morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good day, Bart.
It's a holiday week on the 2nd of July. Right now, 65 degrees and another beautiful day. 82 was our high yesterday.
Very nice.
Yes, and we have a slight chance of showers today, but otherwise it should be sunny in the morning, maybe partly sunny in the afternoon, 85.
Ooh, very nice. You'll notice it's very quiet out on the roads in Jackson this week. It always is because, well, the 4th of July, but it's also the MHSAA dead period, so you don't have kids and parents running all over town going to 13 different schools for practices and sports and all that.
They should extend the dead
They
period.
should. So that is actually the main reason that you don't see as many cars on the road. But of course, a lot of people do travel this week.
You know, as a lot of people head out of town for the 4th of July weekend, a lot of people come to town.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson is a vacation destination for many people. A lot of people in Indiana and Ohio come up north to Jackson County to enjoy our beautiful lakes and hills, trails, parks, lakes, and more. So welcome to Jackson. Nice to have you
Just
here.
not to the Columbia Township Park. Right?
Right. Well, there's been some.
If I lived across the street from that park, I would rent cars and park them there. What would you do?
I'd park like at the store and walk over.
No. You used to be able to walk down to that store and get an ice cream cone. The Michigan legislature missed their July budget deadline, which you predicted.
Well, the legislature is obligated to have a budget in place for the next fiscal year, which begins October 1st. By July 1, they missed their deadline, and that is by law that they have to have it done. The legislature worked until 5 o'clock yesterday.
Can you believe that?
Oh, we've got to stop. We can't do it. But it's, really too bad because school districts began their new fiscal year yesterday without any knowledge of what money they'll be getting from the state. So
And they won't find out until October.
Well, I mean, the legislature, it's a fight between the Democrats and the Republicans, and neither side is giving an inch, and it's a deadlock. It's been like that all year on pretty much everything. And what are we paying these people for?
Well, vacations. They're all on vacation, right?
Yeah, they're on
closed.
vacation.
The Capitol's closed.
Yeah, I think that's why people want to run for the
I
state
would.
legislature. It's a great job, good
Yeah.
pay, benefits, and you can just kind of coast your way through it.
Yeah, once you get in, it's nothing but vacations.
A lot of days off.
Yeah, a lot of days off and a lot of health care. No, thank you to all the people that serve. Some news out of Pontiac last night that might interest you. A 12-year-old boy he's been caught stealing cars.
12 years.
12 years old. The last month, he has stolen 3 to 4 cars, and he's been selling the cars. Brandon, he sold one of the cars for $30. Can you believe that?
You got his number?
No, I don't. They're hoping that this early, that they've caught him early, and then maybe he won't do grand theft anymore. But yeah, he had stolen 4 cars and sold one for $30. That's Pontiac.
Many people in the United States with 10 fingers today won't have 10 fingers by the end of the weekend.
That's right.
Because of, fireworks. Last night at 11 o'clock, someone was setting off skyrockets from the middle of Michigan Avenue.
Skyrockets?
Yeah.
What are they called, Brandon?
Skyrockets.
No. They're called Roman candles.
Roman candle.
Roman candle. I mean, they were
In the town here?
right in front of Bellanote, right on the yellow lines.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the police came like 3 times, and as soon as the police drove away, the guy took more fireworks out of his trunk and lit them up again.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's illegal.
That's very good.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
In California, fireworks factory exploded. Bad timing because they had a warehouse full of fireworks to
Jeez. Is
sell.
that the before and after?
Esparto, yes, before and after. Sort of looked like before, and that's what it looked like
Oh my
after.
God.
Yeah, fireworks, explosions. Can you imagine? And it lit up,
Oh,
the sky. And it's apparently still burning. It happened last night in Yolo County in Northern
Really?
California.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's what it looks like from the News 4 chopper.
Wow.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Luckily, we're hearing no one was hurt.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It's weird. If you pull that shot back up again, the side by side, and I hate to ask you guys to do that up there, it looks like they have a swimming pool. So like there's a house that's attached to the fireworks
yeah.
property. So I wonder if that's where the fireworks owner lived.
That's probably part of the safety procedures. When
Just a pool,
fireworks,
jump in the pool?
Jump in the pool.
Yeah, jump in the
Yeah.
pool. Interesting.
Yep.
That's very nice.
On the safety chart.
The DNR has announced that 60% of its trails they maintain are still closed in northern Michigan due to the ice storms
Really?
from March 28th. Yeah, 60% of the DNR managed trails remain closed, especially near Gaylord, where the majority of that damage hit. Is that your phone? That does sound like yours.
It's the
Is that the fax
pencil
machine?
sharpener
Oh, the pencil sharpener.
or the drone.
The drone. The drone. Is the drone here?
The drone,
All right, so let's talk about Siena Heights.
it's closing.
Yeah, I know it's closing. I'm depressed about it. You know what's interesting though? Seeing all these stories about what people are going to do that are on campus. Maybe they're a freshman, junior, sophomore, athlete, a teacher. Well, I saw a note from a Concordia student who kind of laid out what's going to happen because Concordia cut athletics.
Yeah.
So what they said happened last year was after the fall sports season, all of those kids are gone, right? Because they need to transfer immediately. So each day, less and less people will be on campus.
Ghost
It'll
town.
be less and less more like college. So it's going to be devastating. And then, you know, professors throughout the year are going to get jobs and leave. It's it's a tough situation there for
Yeah.
Siena Heights University for
And
sure.
we do have many people in our community who are part of the Siena Heights
Yeah, we
family,
do.
so it's tragic.
It is very, very, very sad. So-
Meanwhile, to our north, Michigan State University's new president, Kevin Giskowitz, announced that they would be laying off some faculty and staff.
9%.
Yeah, well, they also announced a couple weeks ago they're raising tuition by 4.5%. So they're
Interesting.
going to be laying people off. They can't say how many. He just made the announcement. He said, I can't tell you who, I can't tell you how many, I can tell you there's going to be a lot. Now, Michigan State University, guess what their endowment is?
Hang on, I'm pretty good at this. $2 billion.
$8 billion.
Okay. All right.
$8 billion, but they can't use that allegedly to fund operations. But you know, they could use that to fund students.
I believe Michigan and I think Harvard has the largest.
It is. It's like
It's
unbelievable.
it's 60 billion.
Yeah, and they're going to
Michigan and Notre Dame, very large endowments as well.
And WKR, they announced they got a bunch of layoffs.
Is that right? Interesting.
We're going to see a lot of this in higher education. And also, because the legislature hasn't come up with the new budget, universities and colleges don't know what they will be getting, but they've already been warned that they're going to be getting cut.
And with all that, Ford has announced a 14.2% growth in second quarter earnings.
That's good.
Yeah, that is very good, isn't it?
Yeah. 2025 is the year of the $1,000 car loan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
1,000 a month?
$1,000 a month. Payment, your car payment.
Wow.
And people are,
People are already over that. There's
Seven-
plenty over that. People have $3,000 a month car payments. Have
Well,
you seen
yeah.
some of those things out there on the road?
you know, one of the, we're looking at all American things for 4th of July weekend. And you know what a lot of people consider an all-American destination is the Cracker Barrel. Who doesn't love the Cracker Barrel?
I wouldn't go to the Cracker Barrel if it was in my driveway.
The Cracker Barrel of today, it will look a lot different because the Cracker Barrel has started to quietly remove all the junk off the walls.
Will they still have boogers under the tables?
And so this is what the new Cracker Barrel is going to look like.
Oh, I don't like it.
I do too.
No, I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, I hate it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not eating at that chain restaurant.
You know,
Are they going to have a gun above the fireplace?
one of the things that people have done is that over the years they staple their own tchotchkes to the wall at Cracker Barrel, and we've done that.
What about that big checkers board that everyone touches? Is that going to be there?
I don't know. I mean, and they're not saying what they're doing. It's top secret. So I don't think our Cracker Barrel has been touched yet. But it looks like new chairs and tables too.
Yeah. Wow,
So
that's going to be
This,
exciting.
I don't think these new chairs, I don't think the current seat extenders will work on the new chairs. But you never know. But I like the
Look
blues.
at all those rolling pins.
Yeah. So they have a warehouse. Cracker Barrel has a warehouse, and all this stuff they're taking down, all the antiques and collectibles they're storing in the warehouse for, they won't say what, they're not selling them either.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Could be a lot of value, you know, in antiques and collectibles.
In superintendent news, former Hanover Horton superintendent has been named to the same position at Quincy.
No kidding.
Yeah,
John Denny?
John Denny.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I did not.
Well, I'm glad I could tell you something that you didn't know.
Congratulations, John.
Yes, congratulations to John. Cascades has family night tonight, and you're invited, so check that out. You can get a family of 8 in the door for $10. Check it out. Cirque Among Us tonight. Gates open at 7, the Grand Light Show to follow, and then tomorrow night is the fireworks show. So check that out at Cascades. 6
Now-
p.m. entertainment, and the show begins at dusk. Sunset is like 9:18. Dusk is closer to 9:48.
And in addition to the show of the Cirque Among Us tonight, there will be a workshop for people that want to join the circus. Also tonight, it's music in the park and music market in Grass Lake. Everything getting underway about 4 o'clock. Downtown Grass Lake transforms into a street festival. And the music starts at 6:30 with Slim Nichols. Everything's free. They've got Mexabillies and other food options, and a fun time tonight in downtown Grass Lake.
I want to thank Amy and her team over at I've Been Framed. It's time for our photo of the week.
I was
I know
excited
you-
to see this.
I know, me too. This is a nice one. This is from the grand opening and ribbon cutting at the Southern Michigan Bank and Trust over at the corner of Horton and Weatherwax.
We were there.
We were there. Fine photo. Bob Rozak holding the scissors here. Thank you very much. If you like a photo and frame that looks this good, just go see Amy at I've Been Framed. It's the purple building on the corner of Wisner and North, kitty corner from the old racks.
Small businesses are facing rising costs.
I've heard.
And there's a racket. I don't know if you know this, being a small business person, but have you ever heard of Harland Clark?
I've heard of Harland Huckleby.
Harland Clark is the company, it's the only company that makes checks.
You're kidding me.
No. And it's a racket. And they cost to get like
There's one company in the United States that
pretty
makes
much.
checks?
Pretty much. I mean, your financial institution is tied into these people. Wow. And so we ordered some deposit slips yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. You know the deposit slip?
Yeah, I've never
Little
used one.
Deposit
But
slip, $100
for the slips?
for the slips.
Really?
Yeah.
And who did you pay? The bank or the company?
Harland Clark.
Harland Clark.
Harland Clark.
Where are they located?
Racketville.
Whew, interesting.
They charge for 150 deposit tickets, $100.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that insane?
It is. Did you complain?
It's paper. I think I'm going to get into the
Yeah, call the 800 number, Bart.
deposit slip business.
Call the 800 number. The Pistons signed former Michigan star Duncan Robinson. How
You
about
know,
that?
That's amazing.
I'm very excited about that. I love Duncan. He's one of the best three-point shooters in all of the land.
We've got another opportunity to make money on the 4th of July. You can now bet on the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Oh, wow.
And we have the odds. Bookmakers are pretty bullish on Joey Chestnut to
Well, I
win.
imagine so. He's won a handful of times.
I don't know. I can't read the odds. Minus 2,000 odds. Does that sound right?
Minus
2,000.
Yeah. As the winner? Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like a heavy
Yeah.
favorite.
It's a
clearly.
negative though. It's minus 2,000.
Who do you think Malik Beasley will bet on?
Uh,
I think,
Patrick
yeah.
Bertoletti won last year, but
What about the Kobayashi?
whatever happened to him?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's not in it?
I don't think so. I think something happened to his stomach.
I think he had a heart attack and probably died.
I don't think he died, but I think he's.
I mean, you can't eat.
You can't
know,
just eat hot dogs like that.
I'm sure it's horrible on the body.
Kobayashi, that was when him and Joey Chestnut didn't like each
He's
other.
got a Netflix documentary
That's
about it.
that's right.
I haven't seen it though.
Netflix.
I think I watched it. It was gross. Yeah, it was very
The
gross.
Uncle Phil's barbecue. We got the results
Let's hear it.
from the barbecue. They announced late last night they raised $22,000
It's awesome.
this year. Proceeds going to Junior Achievement, Michigan Theater, and Lumen Christi.
Nice.
They no money raised paid for any of the hot dogs or anything.
All donated.
All donated, and they've already put on the calendar next year's
Good.
date, June 18th.
That's awesome.
Great.
I'll be there. The Jackson YMCA is inviting you to join right now. They have a 7-day free trial going on. Check it out. The all-new YMCA. Try the Y for free. And they're also having their Strong Communities campaign. Your gift changes lives, and you can support the Jackson YMCA, jacksonymca.org.
In the latest episode of What Can't Tesla Do? Well, sell cars, for one thing. They are now delivering the cars via self-driving. So you don't even have to deal with a person. You'll like this. Don't deal with any person. You buy the car, it drives itself to your house.
Really?
Just
I'm
like
going to
that.
try and buy a Tesla on Carvana.
Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with guests from Vermeulen's Home Furnishings, and they join us right after this quick break.